What's up, Outlaws? Welcome to Ghostwriter Intuition. I'm your girl Bree. I'll be your judge, jury, and executioner over here, as well as president of the Motorcycle Club. Go on and hit the like and subscribe button as you're coming in, and hit the notification bell so that you can stay updated with all of our investigative tarot reads, zodiac tarot reads, as well as spiritual warfare tips and tricks that we share just to help keep you strapped up in these spiritual streets. And y'all, I've been gone for the last couple days. I've been seriously working on getting this ebook out for y'all. I was gonna make it super simple and just have it be just like a little intro to yoni steaming and just one recipe, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit deeper and really teach you guys more about the practice from a professional lens too. So that you guys can really understand more of what you're doing and why you might want to do it, and give you guys a little bit more of options for choosing the herbs that are going to work best for you. So keep an eye out for that. It's coming very soon, as well as another ebook that I've been steadily working on for the past couple weeks. Super excited. So we don't really use AI over here, so we're all about slow creation and actually sharing real knowledge. So yeah, stay tuned. Anyways, let's get into it. I didn't come in with a channel today. The energy's feeling really calm today, really good. It has been for the past couple days, really, so I'm excited to see what comes out. So yeah, let's just get into it. I call upon the Most High, my ancestors, angels, demons, spirit guides, and power animals. Please be here with me, here and now. Protect me as I channel messages of truth, clarity, and the highest benevolence of my collective. Please use me as a mouthpiece of the divine. Dispel the veil of falseness. Allow me to see what needs to be seen. Allow me to know what needs to be known. And the spirits of opposition, delay, illusion, subterfuge, confusion, or stagnation must leave this space at once. Ashe. Alright, let's get into it. What's the energy, Spirit? We have Poe. With a time to change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. That actually kind of lines up with the energy at large, because it is that back to school season right now. So this is definitely a time for you, collective, to take the time, learn a new skill, because whatever skill that you are bringing in is actually going to bring you abundance here with this number 7 here. It's something that's going to help you to aid your manifestations and speed them up. We have number 15 with the mildew fairy with its cleanup time. So as you're learning the new, make sure you're clearing out the old with any old ways of thinking, old ways of being, any outdated ways of thinking and doing things. I know that some people might say that, for example, my approach, don't get me wrong, I do sometimes use AI to generate little small stuff like tags or a title, but I don't get any video ideas or readings from AI. I don't consult AI for any of my spiritual stuff, and I definitely don't use it for any artistic stuff. So some people might say that's outdated, but I think that's also getting into that using technology and gadgets with wisdom, because we do see such a large movement now towards them shutting down AI in the US. Until further notice, because they're trying to figure out where the water is going, stuff like that. So cleaning up your thoughts, cleaning up your way of doing things, and basically tapping in order to find a clear solution with this lantern fairy here. Because as you introduce these new energies, it'll give you a new perspective, and if you've been feeling bored, stifled, or stuck with this Violet Duchess energy, it'll help you illuminate a new path forward. And with the ghost of the past in reverse here, with the past returns for a time, you're being encouraged to, again, not lean on the old way of doing things all the time, because, innovation's never comfortable, but it is a necessary thing. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this energy, spirits? We have scrying with intuition, the skull of light with illumination, jack-o'-lantern with protection, and we also have the night song with hidden talents here. So basically, you're being encouraged to lean on your intuition as you're, researching, as you're doing your work and learning about new approaches. And it is through your intuition that you're going to be illuminated to the best way of moving forward. I'm seeing that with this full moon, I'm really seeing, that this is going to be coming to kind of like a head, coming with this upcoming full moon lunar eclipse that we have on the, I want to say the 27th and the 28th. And that you're being encouraged to protect whatever it is that you are, like whatever new venture that you're going into, you want to protect it, because this is going to be tapping into some hidden ancestral talent for you. It may be like an ancestral gift that's coming in here that'll actually help you in like protecting yourself a little bit more. And to just allow yourself to kind of, with this full moon, what's coming up, write it down, explore the depths of the subconscious at this time in order to bring this new like synergy into your life. What else do we need to know about this energy, spirit? This is all very positive, especially like with this upcoming Virgo season. It's like, take the time to get your ducks in a row, organize, get yourself ready for, like, a lot of us in the collective are about to be shooting forward in some way, shape, or form. What else do we need to know about this energy, spirit? We have the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, this is building a new, stronger foundation for yourself. Spending this time kind of holding your cards close to your chest, but with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is not necessarily a time to be defensive against new ideas here. So with the Seven of Wands, I always view this as like defending the ego, defending one's position here against a crowd. But it is this that is like we're needing to clean up here, this tendency to be defensive, because that's what's blocking this illumination. This is what's blocking you from tapping into that intuition to establish this firm foundation here. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse here. So it's like this tendency to become defensive out of ego is what is blocking emotional fulfillment currently, blocking togetherness, and blocking your ability to strategize here. I'm not necessarily seeing the Seven of Swords as a negative Seven of Swords with it coming out with like a clear solution. I'm simply seeing like this is the need to harness that swords energy, that mental energy, and strategize a way to protect yourself. If anything, this Seven of Swords is tapping into this hidden talents card. So it's like coming out of the ego that is blocking emotional fulfillment by strategizing and keeping private what is being produced here. That is going to lead to further resources with the world being at the subconscious level here. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Swords that popped out on top of this hidden talents too. So this is definitely something in the fledgling stages, like a brand new idea that is going to lead to your wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. If you can maintain this illumination and again stave off being too caught up in defending the old way of doing things. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So you are being cautious, caution not to overindulge in celebrations at this time here. Try to stay away from like over partying, overspending, because this could lead to like a premature ending of this new chapter for you. So you're being encouraged to maintain discipline, which kind of, you know, checks out with that protection and with the cleanup time. This could be a need to like detox digitally, detox from drinking or, you know, whatever substances people do to, you know, bring happiness in whatever celebrations they do. I don't do any of that anymore, so I wouldn't know. And with this Knight of Wands, you're also being encouraged. It's falling under the Seven of Swords. So, like, you know, be careful not to become impulsive again here, because, you know, strategy is going to be the thing that is going to enable you to have this clear perception here. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles popping up. So slow and steady is going to win the race here. Keep your eye on the prize here, because he's got his eye on this pentacle here. And build where it's fertile. Don't focus on what's rocky. Don't focus on the things that are running dry here. And don't bind yourself to things that you know are no good for you, essentially. So don't get too hung up on romance at this time, because this will lead to conflict due to clashing ideals and clashing goals here. It's like incorporating more energies than is really necessary, which can lead to chaos in the equation that, you know, just causes unnecessary heartache here. Yeah. This one was pretty short and to the point today, so we'll close out with some shamanic healing oracle. And we will ride out. Let's see. Any closing remarks for the Outlaws today? We have divine timing. closing remarks for the Outlaws. All right then. We have sacred space, and then the card that flew across the room was changes. So yeah, allow these changes to unfold in divine timing. Try not to rush them, because if in your ego you try to rush the changes, it's just gonna go, flying out of control, out of your hands here. So go within, take sacred space here, tap into the duality. Don't indulge too much in your dark side here. And allow your creativity to flow at this time so that you can really bring about what is due to you as you move into balance here. All right, and I think we're gonna leave that there. Thanks so much for being here. Check out the description box below. Book in for any readings through the Etsy link. And if you need any sort of energy healing or spiritual services, you can just shoot me an email and we'll get you hooked up with that. We do offer sliding scale for energy healing services. So if you're in need, just hit me up and we can work it out with what works best for you. All right, and let's ride out, Outlaws.